Hello, Frugal friends. Welcome. My name is Julie, and I'm working up some nerve. I'm working on it. I'm working up some nerve. Many of you know that I'm a dumpster diver, or at least I was, and we kind of built this channel on our dumpster diving. And then a series of events happened, calamities, disasters, which we're well known for, calamities and disasters here at the Frugal Family. And our dumpster diving got thrown off track. And that was one of the best things that could happen for us for a lot of reasons. We were able to get a lot of things cleared out of the house and be able to get some projects done and get on top of things. And then also we were able to have the mental and physical energy and headspace and time to deal with the myriad calamities that came into our lives. We had a lot of stuff happen, mostly health wise, myself and some of my kids and just my husband and everyone. Lots of stuff happened. Lots of stuff. Hi, Jessica. A lot of stuff happened. And so for the past couple of months, we have been in the process of dealing with and healing from and recovering from and learning to live with all of these things. Many of you know that my oldest daughter, Olivia, hi Lucinda, is dealing with a very serious lifelong illness that takes up a lot of our time and especially my time, and I need to be available pretty much like I'm on call all the time. We're doing our best to keep life normal, and she's going to regular high school, but I have to be available. Just day before yesterday, I had a phone call out of the clear blue and had to rush over to the high school to help and address medical issues. So at any time, that can happen. It is, I know that there are plenty of you out there who deal with your own very serious lifelong health trials and conditions, or that have raised children. Hello, Shar. Shar. Oh, I love that. And I know, there's plenty of you who have dealt with that. Hello, Crystal. Oh, welcome. But it's very trying. It is very trying and very time consuming, and it takes all of your energy and emotion and everything else, and it will go on forever, probably till I die. As long as I can keep Olivia alive and well. This is, hello, Jade. What a lovely name. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I love you too. But this is a lifelong condition that we're dealing with. And you all know that as a parent or a guardian, your first priority is your babies. And that can be very tiring and can take everything out of you, but you do it anyway because that's your job. That's your number one priority and purpose in this life. Phyllis, have a wonderful time there and be safe. And thank you so much for stopping in. Shar, oh, but it makes me happy too to say your name. I love words and the sounds and the feeling of beautiful words. So yeah, babies, children, those you're in charge of, whether they're human babies or fur babies or whatever, they are, they're it. See, Crystal understands. She's been dealing with that too. Hello, Jean. Oh, it's so good to see you. And thank you. Yeah, I actually put my face on and everything today, just for you guys. How about that? And for myself, to help myself too. Oh, and there's Lori. Hello to you. So that's been a big part of it. And then there's also been, because everything always happens at once, doesn't it? And so there's also been my own struggles. I, had cysts, well, still have cysts in my hands. I came out of remission. Hello, Lightning. I came out of remission, unfortunately, from my autoimmune disease and have been dealing with that. And then, had to have procedures done on my hand, and we've been doing physical therapy. And then because of course I threw out my back for the first time in my life. Hello, golden years coming already. There's Jen. Hello. Um, so we've been dealing with that, but I've been getting it worked on and doing the stuff I've been supposed to do and taking it easy, if you can believe it. Hi, Kathy. Good afternoon to you. And so my back we've made so much progress. So much progress. And there's Sabrina. Sabrina. Oh, what a fabulous name. Anyway, so all of that, but feeling so good. We've made so much progress. Things are really, oh, and then there's Shatika. All these gorgeous names. Things are coming along and we are making progress, and we've gotten so much done in the house and the yard. And you might see a Lego board over here. That's what I'm working on today. I'm doing this fabulous Lego build that is going to take days and days. I'm making this, I'm all over the place, but I'm just so excited to be with you today. I'm going to be making this huge display with Lego of a Principio de Natal, which is, hi Tina, thank you. Thank you very much. It's an Italian Christmas tradition where you take the nativity, but you plus it like by a bazillion. And there's Anita. Hello. You plus it to like craziness. So normally you have your little nativity, right? Not this. This is magnificent and crazy, and I am absolutely embracing it. And of course, I'm working on a video as we're going along and I'm doing this, but that's one of my main things that I'm working on. I finished all these other things so that I could work on this. It's my reward. So working on this because on the other channel, our vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, we will be doing our Vlogmas this year, which is where you, in December, you do a video every single day. Hello, Suzette, my Suze. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. So a vlog video every day in December. We're going to do that on Frugal Family Flies Again. And we are, similar to last year, doing kind of a eating around the world. And there's Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Traditions around the world for all of the winter holidays. There's so many holidays that I'm learning about that are in the winter season all over the world. And they're all kinds of crazy, awesome, amazing traditions and foods and festivals and things like that that we're exploring. The kids and I have been looking into it, especially as I've had a lot of downtime, here with it's actually here right now. Heating pad, dumpster salvage heating pad. Hi, Christina. So as I've been hanging out here, I've had plenty of time to do lots of research. The kids have done research. We've picked different countries and different traditions that we want to explore and experience in our own little, environment in as much as we can. So stay tuned for that. But that's what this Lego build that I'm working on right now is for, because we're exploring the traditions in Italy. So for Christmas in particular. So yeah, the Principio de Natal, and also Befana the Witch. I saved out some things when I was putting all the Halloween away. I saved out some things to do the whole Befana Christmas witch thing, because of course, how could I not? So stay tuned. That is all coming up. Kathy, I wish you the very best on your recovery from your knee surgery here. Geez. Yeah, I've had my left knee operated on 3 times, been through years and years of cortisone shots and physical therapy and screaming in pain. And so I feel for you. My dad, rest in peace, had both knees replaced. My mom has had one replaced and will probably have the other one done as well. My knees are doomed. So I think I can empathize a little bit on that. And I do wish you a speedy recovery. So those are all the things going on. If you're just joining us, yeah, we've had a lot going on the last few months that has completely derailed the kind of status quo that we had going, and every plan that we had for the rest of the year 2021. Not that anybody has had life go the way they planned in the year 2021. It's been all higgledy-piggledy and wonky and chaotic, and I think we all understand that. But a lot of stuff the last few months. And before I go further, I have to, of course, say thank you. Thank you a million times to everyone who has stuck by us as we have tried to upload content that whatever it is I'm able to come up with in between dealing with my own health and then Olivia and then trying to give time and attention to the other two who desperately need it. It's so important when one of the kids is sick to somehow find the energy and the time to make sure that the other children are still feeling important and loved and not, forgotten and left out. And James and I, my husband and I, have been working so hard at that. And we have so many wonderful family and friends that have been incredibly helpful with that too. But in all of that, we've been trying to post whatever we can here and on the vlog channel and on my grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. And so those that watch, I just appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. It just means the world to me that you've done that. But I know it's been hard to be patient while we have not been able to dumpster dive through all of this. Physically, I have not been able to. And I know that's hard. And I know for a lot of you, it's like, that's what we joined. That's what we, subscribed for. And you've been patient. And our core group of subscribers and Patreon members have been just, well, anyway, I am humbled. I am flattered and eternally grateful. And I could not ask for better or for more. You've been wonderful to us. You pray for us. You send us love and beautiful comments and messages. And that's why I'm still here, still doing this. I've told you guys that 100 times, but that's why I'm still doing this, is because of you guys. So thank you. And I hope that your patience will be rewarded. That's what I hope. And that, as I get myself more comfortable, that is what we are talking about today, now that I've gotten through all of that. Hi, Tam Tam. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Well, Tam Tam, maybe when later you can get a minute to kind of watch the beginning. And I just kind of have talked about kind of what's going on. It's been a never-ending roller coaster. I mentioned that just the other day, I got called over to the high school. Olivia was having all kinds of problems. And, we're dealing with lifelong conditions that take a lot of time and energy and can be very scary. There's Alyssa Boo Boo Best. I'm so glad you're here. So we're good right now in this moment. We're good. But it has been difficult. We've had some very difficult moments of late. So let's talk about working up the nerve to dumpster dive again. That probably sounds crazy, and I feel kind of silly even saying that because I've done the dumpster diving thing, not on YouTube, but in my life for well over a decade. I started when Olivia was just a teeny tiny tot, and she's 15 now. Can you believe that? Oh my God, she's 15. We're going to start, what do you call it? Driver's ed. Oh, God help us. We're going to start driver's ed with Olivia. Yeah. There will be certain special concerns and things in the works because of her health, but we decided, James and I, and in talking with her doctors, that it would be a good thing for her to learn. It would be helpful, just to help her feel normal, and to be doing the normal things that kids her age are doing. And so we are going to look into that in just the, the next few weeks and kind of see what's what. Woo. Anyway, the van is paid off. So, and we have amazing auto insurance. Now, everything will be fine. It'll be fine. But I've been doing dumpster diving for a very long time. very long time. But I've also had a significant amount of time on hiatus not doing it. I know, Kathy. Oh my, I'm so terrified to have Olivia driving. I'm terrified. But she is so intelligent, so smart, and so adept and so quick. Hi, Michelle. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. She picks things up so well. So hopefully, hopefully the driving thing will go really well. Woo! We'll let you know. But yeah, it's been a long time without dumpster diving, and I'm sure some of my fellow divers, whether you dive on YouTube or off, can relate to the fact that your nerves, they get all crazy again when you've taken a break from dumpster diving, or you've had a bad experience. Your favorite bin has been locked. You've had a confrontation with an employee or a security guard or a police officer or just random people in the area. Yeah, Crystal, do please text me. Please do. But it can get to where you're a newbie again. Not, I mean, you have all the skills and the, oh, thank you, Tam Tam. You have all the skills and whatnot that you've learned and you have the experience, but you get nervous again to get out there and do. And once you do, it's like riding a bicycle, and you're right back on and you're going and you're doing it and you're fine. But it's working up the nerve to go and do it. If you're a diver and have taken a break, and you're on the live stream or the rebroadcast, please tell us your experiences with that in the comments. So what I'm thinking is what I need to do is a looky-loo. If you don't know what a looky-loo is, it's something I've talked about a bazillion times in our YouTube career, and it's just the name that I've given to breaking the ice. The very first time that you are venturing behind a building, whatever, a grocery store or a TJ Maxx or whatever, you're venturing behind there, you're in your car or you're out for a jog or whatever it is, and you hop out and you lift a lid and you close a lid and you jump back in your car and you vroom away. Or if you're incredibly agile, you jog away. There's Gil's Skills. Hello. Yes, we are live. Oh my God, we're live. I'm so glad you could join us. So that is the looky-loo. It's just breaking the ice. It's getting over that first hurdle, getting your feet wet, hopefully not actually wet, and you're just lifting that dumpster lid and just looking for like 2 seconds, unless you happen to see something awesome and you grab it, whatever. Everyone's looky-loo first situation is going to be different, right? And then you hop back in your car and off you go. It's just breaking the ice, just getting past that first hurdle. And that's what I need to do. Yes, with over a decade of dumpster diving experience and almost 5 years, is it 4 or 5 years? We started in 2017. So yes, almost 5 years of diving on YouTube. I've got to do a looky-loo. I've got to break the proverbial ice. I need to get out there and just get it over the butterflies and the feeling kind of ill with nervousness. I've got to do that. Things that I'm worried about. As we've been dealing with for the last several years, and I'm going to be doing a video about this soon, the reasons why you shouldn't dumpster dive on YouTube. I know, coming from me, kind of weird, but legit reasons. But something that's been a problem this year and like half of last year, maybe for a couple of years, we've been dealing with lots of bins getting locked or things getting like crazy destroyed or whatever. And that is very discouraging. But when you are putting that out on YouTube, that's a risk that you take. You will lose your favorite dumpsters. Whether someone else starts diving them, which was a mistake I made, was giving too much information in the beginning, which led to other intrepid residents of the area to go and hit up those bins, and then also led to other people realizing that their stores were being dumpster dived in, and so they locked them or started destroying their stuff. That's all just consequence of dumpster diving on YouTube. So if I go and make the effort with gas prices as high as they are, is there even going to be anything? Will there be any bins that are not locked? And if they are unlocked, is there even going to be anything that makes it worth going out in the middle of the night or 0 in the morning when it's cold and possibly wet? Is it worth it? That is one of my big concerns, more even than the just kind of being nervous and kind of scared, is it going to be worth the effort? I don't know. And so those are things that I need to get over, for one thing, because you're not going to know unless you go and figure it out, go and suss out the situation and find out, is it worthwhile? But I need to. We are at the point where it's, we got to go see what the deal is, which brings us to one of the other things that, as a newbie dumpster diver, something you've got to do, and that's your reconnaissance. I've talked about this in the past. You need to, number one, go out and see who has dumpsters. Then who has unlocked dumpsters without trespassing signs and all of that. Then you need to find out when is a good time to go dumpster diving. Should you go in the morning? Should you go at night? Can you go in the middle of the day? Whatever. You've got to do that recon. You've got to see, when is their bin being dumped, or when are they most often throwing good stuff out? When are there likely to be more employees there? When do their shipments come in? Because those come in through the back. For instance, I drove by a dollar store this morning and they had their truck that they were unloading this morning. So I know that there's a good chance that on Friday mornings, that dollar store has its shipments come in. That's the time I can't dumpster dive, because they're out unloading the stuff from the truck. So you've got to do that. Hi, Sean. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. My wrist and my back are both doing much better. We're still, recovering and doing physical therapy and all that kind of stuff, but much, much improved. So thank you. Crystal, I will keep an eye on that. Just let me know, and I will go up to the P.O. box. Hi, Kimberly. So, okay. Yeah, Crystal, you understand. She says most of hers are locked, and that's a reality. That is a reality. All of this, again, will be featured and discussed in my video about why you shouldn't dumpster dive on YouTube. Okay? Not if you want to have a long career in dumpster diving. Anyway, so I've got to do the recon. I've got to go and see. And I will, of course, bring you along for some of that. We'll go and we'll look and we'll do a looky-loo here and there to, again, break the ice and start feeling it again and whatever. Oh, Sean, so you understand. Oh, you really understand. You've even done the replacement. Oh, my Lord. Ugh. These are things I'm not looking forward to, but it's in the cards, and yay for being able to do that, right? At least to look on the positive side, at least we do have the ability, right? Modern medicine and whatnot. I am grateful for that. So these are things I'm going to be working on over the next few weeks and focusing on through the rest of this month and December. Is let's start doing our recon again. Let's start doing our looky-loos. Let's see, is there anywhere left within a reasonable driving distance? Gas prices are insane. Let's see if it's even still viable, if it's still a viable option for me here. Because if it isn't, well, then we have to continue to explore and adapt and learn and stuff like that. Oh, you do have news, Sean? Well, I would love to hear it. Do you have my Instagram? It should be in the video description. I'm terrible at initiating messages, but if you message me on Instagram, I will check it this evening. So anyway, we're gonna go out and we're gonna see. because I miss it. I've been watching other people's dumpster dives who still have places to dumpster dive, and I'm amazed. I don't know how you still do. Um, and I do. I miss that, just the excitement and the adrenaline and the thrill of the hunt, and all of those things. I miss it. I do. And I also, another part of it is entirely selfish. I need some me time. I also need individual time, with the kids, which is a huge part of going dumpster diving, is having that one-on-one time with the kids. But yeah, Highland. I do know Highland. So beautiful area, by the way. What was I gonna say? You know me, I get so easily distracted. Oh God, I get so distracted. What was I saying? Oh, I need some me time. Just to get out in, the crisp night or morning or midday air on my own and go explore. And prairie, that's what we're talking about. That's exactly what we're talking about. I need that me time. So I'm going to have to, be very careful, very cautious at first. Number one, finding places to even dive. And then also listening to my body, making sure I don't mess up my back again, listening to my wrist. I don't want to end up having surgery. And just taking it easy, seeing how it goes, probably bringing one of the kids with me when I, do the actual dives, but doing the reconnaissance and the looky-loos and all that, I can do that on my own. And it'll probably be best to do it on my own. So that's kind of the plan. That is the plan. There's a lot going on. Oh, lightning, we have found so many Disney things in the bins over the years. Oh my goodness. Toys and clothes and decor and hats, and if you can imagine it, we have found it. Often in illegal dumping or stuff at the public schools, but also retail. Yeah, but more often illegal dumping, like people just getting rid of their toys, cleaning out their kids' rooms, whatever, stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, there is a lot going on retail wise with the dumpsters right now because the holidays. Hi, Judy. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I'm glad you liked the Halloween display. So we're going to see if it's worth it, but there's a good chance that it is if we can find unlocked bins. That's what it really comes down to, is finding unlocked bins that haven't already been scavenged, because there is so much going on right now with the holidays. There will be merchandise just galore. If we can find bins that will work for us. That's the big what if. That's what we hope. And then if we have to go here, okay? What if there aren't any dumpsters that are going to work for us, and it's not worth paying almost $4 a gallon for gas to drive all over and not find unlocked bins or undestroyed merchandise. Hi, Joanne Van Hook. Or bins that haven't already been gone through. What if we can't find that? What if that doesn't work out? Which we're going to be sussing out the rest of this month and next month, as my body and our family situation allows. What if? Because that is a very, very big possibility that it just won't be viable. Well, Colin Edom, do you mean dollar-wise how much we've saved? Thousands, tens of thousands over the more than a decade that I've been dumpster diving. Whether in clothing and shoes for my children, household goods, toiletries, food, furniture, money, cash money, we have saved so much in the, 12, 13 years that I've been dumpster diving? Yeah, lots. It has absolutely added up over the years. But what if we try, We go and do the looky-loos. We go and do the reconnaissance. We have our grabber and the rake and the stepladder and the totes, and we're ready to go. And all the bins are locked. Or some of them are unlocked, but people have already gone through them. Or some of them are unlocked and they've destroyed absolutely everything. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, I've had a lot of time, like I said, as I've been doing my stretching or sitting with the heating pad or the ice or whatever. I've had a lot of time to think and to plan and to suss things out for myself. And we have to make plans, backup plans, or, your plan B. If we put in all the time and effort the rest of this month and next month, and we find that it's just not viable because it's just not there. It's not available. Well, I have some things that I have decided. The first one is we will cancel the Patreon page account, which I know I'll get some flack from some of our very devoted, just loving, amazing frugal friends. But I do feel like that would be the right thing to do because if there isn't sustainable dumpster diving to provide content here, then you're not getting what it is that you signed up for. And that's where I have to pivot or explore new avenues or whatever, something. I've looked into, utilizing my degree and getting a regular job, but with Olivia's health right now, I can't do that. My time and energy has to be available for her. So that is what that is, right? So I have to, there is remote work, that option, but again, I have to be available at any time when she might need me. Okay. So I have to explore other options. So no matter what happens, I'm not going to just give up YouTube 100% if dumpster diving does not end up being long-term, viable for us. So the appropriate thing, the right thing to do is definitely to cut out the Patreon. It's just the right thing to do. And then we would go forward. This is all hypothetical. This is all just me having backup plans because guys, you need backup plans in your life and then backup plans for your backup plans. This doesn't just relate to dumpster diving or YouTube. This relates to everything. Okay. Karen, you are absolutely correct about the knees, but I have already had knee surgery on my left knee 3 times and need it on my right knee. So it's already we're on that path. But anyway, but I wish I didn't have to. That would be nice. And no, there is no guarantee that because your parents had a condition that you will as well. It just happens in my case that was one of those things. It's one of those things. But you got to have backup plans for your backup plans. Life is not going to go the way that you planned it. That it's just maybe a few things will, but mostly you've got to adapt to survive. And that's the reality. That is the reality. So I will be exploring other things. Hopefully I won't need to. Hopefully we will find that by being very judicious and by working really hard and really smart and with a lot of luck that we will be able to find sustainable dumpster diving again and that my body will be able to keep up with it. That's the goal and the hope, and that is what we are exploring the rest of this month and next month. And then if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, and you adapt to survive. And we'll keep some people will want to, stick with us and hang with us and be with us, and that's amazing. And then other people won't, and that's absolutely fine and understandable. And it is what it is. And we'll go from there. That's the plan. That is what I have for you today. Thank you, Judy. I know you will. That's what I have for you today. I've got to get back to my Lego build, but wanted to fill you in on kind of where things are at. We're doing pretty darn good. We've made progress with physical and health and life stuff, and we will continue to adapt and roll with it and do the best that we can. And Nancy, I am sorry that you missed it, but you're here at this moment, and I'm so grateful that you are. Karen, great ideas, and I appreciate that. We absolutely will do the upcycling and recycling and other ways of just being frugal, as we are the frugal family. Appreciate that comment. And myself also, that's part of the knee problem is my weight. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. And it's one of the hardest things to work on too. Doesn't that suck? um, so those are the plans that I have in place. And I also am feeling like Fridays are pretty good for live streams. Fridays seem to work out. Oh, Cynthia, just in time, my darling. Oh, hi. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So we will adapt and we will survive, and it'll be what it will be. But we will get out there. Oh, hello, Peggy. Here's a smile just for you. Kind of a creepy one, but not meant to be. We're going to try it out. We're going to get out there and do the recon and the looky-loos, and we're going to see what's available in those dumpsters, and we're going to see what my body can do and what my family can handle, and we'll go from there. Whatever the case, however it all works out, I'll bring you along and I'll let you know. Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us on the live stream today or on the rebroadcast. I am planning on Fridays being our live stream day, probably around the same time, 11 a.m. my time. Let's see how that goes. I will post on the community tab here and on Facebook to let you know when we are going to have a live stream. But let's kind of tentatively plan on Friday, late morning. I think that's probably good. I think so far, anyway, so far it's working. I'm going to do some Legos now. Stay tuned. Of course, I'll show you all of it. I will. Anyway, I'll see you all very soon. Have a beautiful day. And